Russia has carried out the biggest and most devastating attack so far on Ukraine. This assault, launched at 3:10 a.m., was far more dangerous than all previous ones. Using 500 drones, including North Korean missiles, Iranian Shahed drones, and their own cruise missiles, Russia unleashed unprecedented destruction, especially in cities like Odessa. The scale of devastation was such that the ground literally shook. This was the most massive and deadly strike in the entire Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine has admitted that the missiles used this time were highly accurate. Earlier, North Korea had sent low-quality missiles, which were largely ineffective. But this time, the missiles hit their targets with deadly precision. Out of the 500 drones used, around 480 were Iranian-made Shahed drones. While Ukraine managed to intercept a few, many reached their targets and struck directly. The assault didn't stop at 3 a.m. It continued until 5 a.m. and even beyond. Ukraine's defense lines were severely compromised. Reports confirmed that about 23 North Korean Scud and Iskander missiles were used, along with Iranian drones. Many of these drones evaded radar detection and disappeared from the system, only to reappear by hitting strategic targets. Residential buildings, ambulances, and critical civilian infrastructure were destroyed. However, it's important to note, this isn't the apocalyptic attack the U.S. had warned about. That attack is still looming. This one was part of the ongoing wave of Russian counteroffensives following Ukraine's recent strikes on Russian territory. Despite Ukraine's attack on Russian power stations and other infrastructure, Russia has not yet retaliated with its full might. To date, Russia has inflicted $7 billion in damages, but is still intensifying its efforts. Russian forces are now occupying cities where Ukrainian military factories operate, aiming to take complete control and integrate those regions. What's especially alarming is that this time, North Korea supplied high-quality missiles after Putin recently sent his right-hand man to meet Kim Jong-un. These missiles were delivered on an emergency basis and are now actively being used. The real game changer, however, is the Iranian drones. These drones have delivered a shocking blow, not only to Ukraine but also to Israel. Israel is deeply concerned, as Iranian drones are proving undetectable by radar and are striking with precision. If Israel decides to attack Iran, Russia is expected to escalate its involvement in the conflict to unprecedented levels. Because Russia's success in Ukraine today is largely thanks to Iranian technology. Had Iran not supplied these drones and missiles, Russia might have suffered greater setbacks. Iran, Russia, and China form a strategic triad. If one weakens, the others follow. That's why any Israeli attack on Iran would be seen as a threat to Russia